Hello, my dear viewers. Stu here, faithfully converting oxygen into carbon dioxide on a daily basis. Well, all I can say is, boy, do I have some inside information for you all. I gotta ask you, have you ever been right about something from the start, but get made fun of, laughed at, or put down when you make your case in point? Well, that's exactly what's been happening to me for several years, but now it seems I've been vindicated, ladies and gentlemen. At least, and all I can say is that my naysayers are really going to be pissed as I explain some bombshell events that have occurred concerning the Delphi murders of Liberty German and Abigail Williams that just passed the 5-year mark. Very unfortunate. Still unsolved. What I'm talking about will become clear to all of you and be an oh wow moment as what I'm going to drop unfolds. I gotta tell you, I feel ecstatic and I am having a I told you so moment. As I look at this data, and after talking myself till I turn blue in my face in my videos, hammering home a common theme, I finally have corroboration from the top and it feels so good. Please hit the like button and subscribe and tell your friends about this channel. Now let's get started. First off, my source is ABC News, reported by expert journalist Emily Shapiro on 2/11 of 22. So, okay, here we go. There appears to be substantial evidence in the case, from audio and video footage of the suspect to a new lead from social media, but no arrests have been made. Well, we pretty much know that. Police are not willing to disclose key facts about the crime, such as the cause of death, which experts interviewed by ABC News say is unusual. You bet it is. They also say that the benefit of continued secrecy and pursuing cryptic leads in the case may have passed. Indiana State Police Superintendent Doug Carter appears to speak directly to the unknown Delphi killer. Today could be the day. Sleep well. Now, if I was the killer, I would start being really scared. Really, it would signal to me that the investigation is renewed. Five years on, no one has been arrested in the Delphi, Indiana double murder. There appears to be substantial evidence in the case, from audio and video footage of the suspect to a new lead from social media, but no arrests have been made. Police are not willing to disclose key facts about the crime, such as the cause of death, which experts interviewed by ABC News say is unusual, and it is. They also say the benefit of continued secrecy and pursuing cryptic leads in the case may have passed. Oh, we covered that already. Nevertheless, 5 years on, the family still say they have faith in the head of the Indiana State Police, Doug Carter, who said he urges them to continue to hold his feet to the fire. And you can bet that we certainly will, won't we? As he said, Doug said to the killer, today could be the day, sleep well. So that must mean they believe he's alive and that they might know who he is. But he has a strong alibi, and they can't pursue anything further at this time. Carter said in a direct message to the killer, one day I'll be able to explain it. We will be able to explain why we held certain things, Carter said. That will be the day we have all been waiting for. Absolutely, people. Speaking directly to the killer, he added, "We know a lot about you," though he didn't elaborate. Though police routinely withhold details from the public when working to identify a suspect, ABC News contributor and former FBI agent Brad Garrett, now listen to this, people, this is where it gets good. ABC News contributor and former FBI agent Brad Garrett said that he thought the lack of disclosure on a particular aspect of the case of the cause of death is strange. It's an FBI guy saying that, people. Brad Garrett continues, "It's odd to me that," and this is quoted, "it's odd to me that they have not released what caused Abigail and Libby's death, because it's fairly routine for the public at least to generally know what happened." Garrett said the cause of death having a unique aspect that only the killer would know is the only logical reason he can think of why law enforcement's withholding the information. Oh yeah, they always use that as an excuse, but would it really hamper the investigation, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, it gets just as good here in the next paragraph. Robert Ives. Some of you have heard that name before and are familiar with him. Robert Ives, the chief prosecutor in Carroll County at the time of Abby and Libby's murders, who has since retired, thinks the time has passed to keep the cause of death a secret. He says, and I quote, "I would like to hear an explanation from those leading the investigation what benefit is gained with secrecy," Ives told ABC News. Wow. What a bombshell, people. One of the big guys getting out there and saying that. I can't believe what I am reading. This is the first time I have ever read where a senior officer, retired or not, openly disagrees with the way the investigators are handling the Libby and Abby murder case and the public's right to know as it relates to transparency. It's too bad that Ives didn't hold off on retirement. This case probably would have been solved long ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, in summary, it would appear that there is some pretty powerful internal strife and disagreement going on in law enforcement and top-level personnel within several agencies, bickering about whether it's time to release the medical examiner's report. So, in summary, it would appear that there is some pretty powerful internal strife and disagreement going on with law enforcement and top-level personnel within several agencies, bickering about whether it's time to release the medical examiner reports dealing with the murders of Abigail Williams and Liberty German. And let's not forget former FBI guy Brad Garrett being on board to release. Ain't it amazing how once you leave a job you don't have to be so politically correct and you can then run your mouth? Sometimes I would like to be a fly on the wall. So what effect will this have? It will speed up what is supposed to be public records being released. The pressure is on now, and I have been insisting this for years, as my viewers are well aware. Most of them, if you look back at previous commentaries, agree with me, but not all. That's okay. But anyway, this is some amazing shit. and it might signal the beginning of other facts and evidence being released, like more of the BG video and audio that they have held back. Well, that's all for now, folks, and thank you all for taking the time to explore my video. Stu signing off, but just one more thing first before I do. Doug Carter did a couple interviews, and I must say he is showing improvement. I didn't have time, but check out the Reddit interview. I don't have the link at this time, but anyone should be able to find it. Even Bridge Guy. If I find the link, I will post it. Well, that's all for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, adieu. And keep the faith. Let's hope today will be the day. Bye now.